The NFL Combine took place over the weekend, and that's normally the times where the trade talks are started. And one Steeler name has been floating around as a possible trade candidate, wide receiver Diontae Johnson. Now, Deontay Johnson's contract is due to expire. Deontay Johnson is making $18 million per year. Now, you ask yourself, is Deontay Johnson worth that kind of money? And if you were going to replace Deontay Johnson, this would be the year, this draft. And Deontay Johnson himself, third-round pick. So you trade Deontay Johnson for a third-round pick. You can go ahead and pick a receiver. There's probably going to be some good talent left in the third round because it's a deep receiver class. And you can replace Deontay Johnson with the pick that you get for the trade. You should be able to get a third-round pick for Deontay Johnson. And then you can go about your draft plan. You can go about it as planned and not have to worry about using one of your picks that you already have, because there's all, other holes and needs to fill. So that seems like something that the Pittsburgh Steelers may be exploring. I don't know. I mean, I know that Deontay Johnson is on the record of saying that he would like to have Mason Rudolph as his quarterback. Hope he gets the job. Mason Rudolph, free agent. They are in talks with Mason, but Mason played pretty good down the stretch. And, with the quarterback situation around the league, teams may want to bring Mason in, see what he has, may compete other places. So the market for Mason may have increased due to his play. So Omar Khan said the Steelers are talking with Mason. They're in talks and things like that. But as soon as free agency really gets on the way, other teams can get involved and things may take a change in direction. So what if Mason's not around to compete? Is it going to be some Deontay Johnson, Kenny Pickett disconnect and things like that? They already had a few incidents where they weren't on the same page. One was saying one thing and the other was saying one thing. So Deontay Johnson's name is out there as a possible trade, candidate. Deontay Johnson is a good receiver. He's a good route runner. He has some timely drops. I mean, he drops the ball sometimes. I mean, all receivers drop balls, but sometimes they're critical. And he has a thing where he goes backwards sometimes. I know it's to create space to try to make a play, but it doesn't always work. More often than none, in Deontay's case, it backfires. So, but all in all, he's a good receiver. But I don't think he's worth more than $18 million. People, were thinking that was a stretch, giving him that much money with this current contract that he's on. So I don't think he's worth any more than that. So if that's what he's desiring, if he's looking for, it was word out there that he may do a mini hold in or something like that, to try to get the contract negotiations beefed up. How the players do that, to try to get what they want. But if I'm the Steelers, Diontae, like I said, good route running receiver and things like that, but not worth any more than 18. He's not a $20 million a year player. The production is just not there. So maybe that's something that the Steelers or looking at. I believe, with Omar Khan, new guy in town, man, he's always since he's been in the short time he's been in there, he's been making some moves and doing things his way and not the traditional Steeler way. So, you get a third round pick for Deontay Johnson or whatever, you should get a third round for him. And you go ahead and replace him with one of those guys that they got coming out this year, save you some money, and you can continue. That's what you need to do, because if you're going to trade him, you have to fill that void at the wide receiver position. You still have Allen Robinson. He's still on the roster somehow. You know, people thought he would get cut due to the money that he's desired. You know, that the Steelers will have to pay him this year, but maybe they're working out a lower number and things like that. That's why he's still on the roster. But you have him as the veteran, and you have George Pickens, Calvin Austin, and some other guys in the receiving room. So you would definitely need to fill that spot if you were to trade Diontae Johnson. You know, trade him, like I said, for a pick. Or if you got a guy in free agency you want to sign and use the pick for something else, however you do it, but you need to fill that slot if you're planning on trading Diontae Johnson if you are the Pittsburgh Steelers, which I think may be a good move depending on the compensation. Like I said, I don't know for sure. You know, I'm not his agent or anything, or I don't know what the talks are going on, but just my estimation of players always want to make more money, you know. So, and Deontay Johnson, I don't think he would be any different. So, despite you know, the production, what they do or what they don't do, the players want more. And you have to understand that to a certain degree, they're putting their body on the line and things like that. So you want to cash in as long as you can. So, but if you're the Steelers, you have to do what's best for the team with other holes, and you know, you can put money into other positions to help the team moving forward. So maybe trading Diontae Johnson, get that pick, sign somebody, help the team save some money, and move forward. So it's something to look forward to. You know, free agency is on the way. It's coming up. So that's when things will really get down, and you'll really see the direction the team is going in. But the combine, you know, over the weekend, the combine weekend, and that's normally when teams get together, all the you know, the GMs and the coaches and things like that are at the combine looking at the talent, and they get together, and teams have players that they may want to shop, you know. So we'll just have to see what happens moving forward in a short period of time as free agency is upon us. So Deontay Johnson may be on a trade block for the Pittsburgh Steelers. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to get all the new videos. And until next time, I'm out.